Danielle Brockmeyer. Do you ever find yourself wondering if your significant other is cheating on you via social media? Well, you are not the only one. The use of social media and the way we use it has drastically changed the way that we communicate on a daily basis. From the way we apply to jobs, the way we keep in touch with our friends, or we meet new people, how we communicate with our employers, even doctors' offices or teachers. All of these things have been made more convenient via social media. One thing we don't consider enough is the impact that this has had on our everyday lives. We are so busy using these resources that it's important to slow down and view what actually is changing in our lives and our relationships since we started using it. Most popular media websites are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat also. While it's clear that these media websites have changed the way we communicate every day in personal and work relationships, it has severely impacted our romantic relationships also in a negative way. It does have some positive things. It has made it easier to connect via dating websites. It's easier for some people to talk to others online and get to know people if they're very shy. It's easier to keep up with long-distance relationships. There's more options to communicate with each other. There's video chatting, you can send pictures or videos, you can Facebook message, and also the ability to share things with your partner and share common interests. Now, how has this changed our romantic relationships negatively? It speeds up the relationships. It overestimates the level of intimacy sometimes and confuses each other's level of commitment. The term Facebook official is quite popular. This can possibly lead somebody to feeling pressured to take the relationship to the next level. It can cause distress and lead to conflict in the relationship, and that causes arguments. That can in turn lead to the end of the relationship. Miscommunication goes along with that also. If you communicate only via social media, it's really easy to get things confused and misinterpret what others are saying. Now, a big issue with social media is that it causes jealousy and anxiety. Easy accessibility to surveillance. Psychology Today wrote an article stating that all information contained on Facebook can create a sense of jealousy, suspicion, and uncertainty for coupled users. The negative feedback loop is mentioned. That's jealousy-provoking information leads to more online surveillance, and that leads to more jealousy-provoking information. It allows you to compare yourself to others too often. You can see what photos your significant others has liked, what friends they've become friends with, and that can lead yourself becoming more self-conscious about yourself. Nylon published an article stating that if you are searching for content that feeds into your fears, eventually you are going to find it, regardless of whether or not there has been actual breach of trust. The Chicago Tribune stated that for people who are more willing to and motivated to, media offers an unprecedented opportunity to engage in unfaithful behavior. You can flirt and exchange sexual communication with anyone who is willing to do so that has access to a smartphone. One interesting thing is that I actually found a video that kind of shows how this all goes in a loop.
Unlawfully cohabiting as man and wife.
Maybe there's
Let me tell you a story about a boy and a girl.
But for some of us,
Both desperate to find love.
there's only today.
So they turned to Instagram. There they would like as many selfies as possible to see if they could get a catch. And one day they finally did. It all started with a double tap, back and forth, back and forth. I slide into the DMs, and boom, it all began. They took lots of selfies. She made him her MCM. And for you old people, that means Man Crush Monday. They're practically #in love. You know, that kind of love that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But then something happened.
Oh my god, he liked her photo? Are you kidding me?
And things suddenly went south. He drove her crazy.
actually a really good example of how social media kind of evolves a relationship, how it causes problems in it. Now, we all understand that people spend a lot of time on social media, but how much is too much? Pew Research Center states that 25% of people interviewed actually feel that their partner spends too much time distracted by social media. FamilyShare.com actually published boundaries for social media. All meals take place unplugged from technology. Phones will be put on silent and out of sight during quality time. No technology in the bedroom at a certain time. During conversation, all focus is focused on each other and phones remain put away. Now, all of these things are clearly prime examples of why exactly social media has affected romantic relationships in a negative way. While there are some good things about it, it's more negative than positive. So we really need to reevaluate ourselves and exactly how we are using this social media. How long was it?
You forgot to pin
You
it.
didn't show us.